Imagine buying Cyberpunk 2077. The entire situation is so incredibly sad. But you don't care. You never have and you never will. And that's because you were too busy going, well.
World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael. It's over! How does it feel, CD Projekt Red fanboys, to be a part of the Losers Club? It must be so incredibly sad. You know, I tried to tell you CD Projekt Red fanboys for weeks, months, that the cracks were indeed starting to show, but you didn't want to listen. Oh no, and that's because you were too busy going, too busy doing stupid, silly crap like that at the end of the day, as you can quite clearly tell, got you nowhere. Guess who was right? World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. I spent literally days trying to tell you that this was the reality of the situation, but you didn't want to listen. Oh no, it's the same old story with you fanboys. Oh my God, Michael, we don't like what you know, it's stupid. That's what it is. It's stupid, and it's so incredibly sad. So, look, if you haven't seen the video that I put up when the embargo lifted, it's called Cyberpunk 2077 Painful Launch, a compilation of some of the stuff, just some of the stuff that I've experienced, okay? And it is pinned to this live chat, so if you want to check it out, please consider that, because that's the reality of the situation on PlayStation 4. At least it was when I played it, okay? You know, I mean, these fanboys need to reality check, and that's why we're going to continue to come on here and do this. The game comes out, and I don't know when it comes. I really don't know when it comes out. I think later tonight. Okay, if you're on PC or Stadia or some shit like that, and then eventually it unlocks on PlayStation Store and that, it's just not a great game. You put aside the bugs, it's not a great game. It's such a step back. I want to play Red Dead Redemption 2 again because, at least that game wasn't broken. There's depth, there's detail. It's a great open world experience. This is not that. I don't know what these reviewers are playing. I would love to play that game. But, look, there's nothing to really do in this world. There's literally nothing to do in this world, and it's so incredibly sad. This isn't a Shazam moment. This is the reality of the situation. This isn't a joke or a meme, okay? You people need to wake up and smell that coffee again. The video is pinned to the chat. You can check it out. Cyberpunk 2077 painful launch. I know it's a hard pill for the Cyberpunk fanboys to swallow. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? And I know, look, I brought some exclusive footage that didn't make it into the video for you here today. Okay, it's an extensive look at Cyberpunk 2077 on PlayStation 4. There's a lot to say, but there's really not much to say because the game speaks for itself, you know what I mean? When you put out a product that's been in development for nearly 8 years or whatever the fucking case is, and that's all they have to show for it, well, that's so incredibly sad. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. Okay. So, again, I brought exclusive footage for you people, and it's probably even worse. I probably should have included it in the video. But, when you make a video, there's a certain thing that you kind of have to do to keep people's attention span. So if there's a glitch that plays out within a few minutes, it's going to, we're going to lose people. So, you got to make it sure. Anyway, whatever. Look, let's go ahead and get down to the brass tacks, okay? This is the reality. This is what you need to understand. I know it's a hard pill for you to swallow, but none of you really care because you guys want to sit on here. I mean, the comments are so hilarious for that video. Oh, Michael, the game ain't out yet. How is the game not out yet? I had it for fucking nearly a week. I mean, you guys are retarded. The game's out. The day one patch is literally already available as well. That's pretty much been confirmed. I've looked on Twitter, and one of the guys who works at CD Projekt Red basically said that the day one patch is already available. That's how I interpret it anyway. And, yes, it's not as bad as what I showed. I will be honest with you. The patch does fix things. But the problem with that is that, it should have been completed on this disc. I mean, there needs to be a replacement disc program for free. That's what they need to do because what's mastered on this disc is just inexcusable.
The good senator donated $5 through Super Chat. A sheepdog among sheep. That's what it is.
Yeah, they're still not going to wake up and smell the coffee because they believe the game is totally different. It's not totally different. Is it a little better? Sure. I have version 1.01 installed. I'm keeping that because that version doesn't exist anymore. So I literally have something that literally no one can play. I have a version of Cyberpunk that literally no one else has on the entire planet. I'm not even kidding because when you think about it, everyone already updated. They overwritten version 1.01. And they made some differences. Now, I don't know what version 1.02 entails because I got slow internet. I got DSL, okay? So you know what? That takes a lot of time. And in fact, it takes days to download updates. That's why I'm so pissed that they couldn't get the job done. They're still working on this game. It's not complete. It's not where it needs to be. And yet the fanboys want to play stupid idiot on here. I don't care. I showed you the reality of the situation, and now you want to sit there and make excuses. Day one patch this, day one patch that. Oh, let's wait until the patch next week. Let's wait until the patch, in 2 weeks from now. Let's wait until the patch in 3 weeks from now. Let's wait until the patch next month. Let's wait until the free DLC. Let's wait until the online. When is the game going to be great? Never. That's the answer. It's not a great game. I don't care what these reviewers here on YouTube are barking at. It's 9 out of 10. It's 10 out of 10. I don't know what game you guys are playing. It's nowhere near where it needs to be. And I'm not even talking on a technical level. On a technical level, you push aside that stuff. Obviously, it is going to get better. I hope, right? But, you look at the game design as a whole, and it's terrible. It's one of the worst open-world games that I've ever played. In fact, it's so bad that I was contemplating, making videos on this game, kind of showcasing stuff to do within the world or just unique shit. And I couldn't find one thing to fucking do in this game. I couldn't find one thing to do in this game, and it's so incredibly sad. So, again, I got exclusive footage. I know today might not be as big as it was a few days ago because the floodgates are opening slowly but surely. But, again, I got the pinned video on the chat. You can check it out, Cyberpunk 2077, painful launch. If you could do anything for me, please consider sharing that video. We need to let the people know, especially the fanboys, that shipping an incomplete, unfinished, broken product is just inexcusable. This is not an always online title. This isn't a live service. It should have been done done. It's still not done. I don't know how you can excuse the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red. Continuing to make excuses for these lazy millennial devs is one of the reasons why this is in the shitter. That's the reality of the situation. Oh, Michael, just update the game and shut your mouth. No, it's not about that. It's about the principle. It should have been in a complete state when they mastered this disc. If you play this version right here, what's on this disc, you're going to see the most serious, crazy-ass shit. And no one's going to play that version. Very few people are actually going to play that version unless you're impatient. Just bought a game on PC. Guys, the game runs like trash on PC, even on high-end hardware. Oh, but Michael, wait until the update. Wait until the new NVIDIA drivers. I mean, it's always something with you people. Learn how to cope because the damage control is already getting out of hand. It's already getting out of hand.
donated $5 through Super Chat. The example text portion of your video is hilarious. The game is a massive pile of dog-covered dogs smothered in more dogs sitting in dog.
Yeah, well, it's just the reality of the situation. I don't find it funny at all, to be honest. I find it to be disgraceful. In fact, it's a slap into my face because, I have slow internet, so I'm fucking stuck with, these shitty-ass versions of a game that should have been complete day one. Fuck CD Projekt Red. I'm never going to buy another CD Projekt Red game ever. I don't care about no free DLC. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's what that is. I hate CD Projekt Red. They're the worst developers, and this is my first CD Projekt Red game. All of the hype. You don't understand how big this game was. It was talked about until the moon and back for multiple fucking years. You know what I mean? It comes out, it's a shit show, and now you guys want to fucking play, oh, that's a fake copy of the game, Michael. I saw this stream over here, and they were playing it on base PS4, and it's so much better because they have the updated version, okay? Look, but it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. This isn't a live service. It's not an always online title. There's no multiplayer. What's mastered on this disc should have been so much better. And again, I have an exclusive clip that didn't make it into the cut for my Cyberpunk 2077 painful launch video that I'm going to be showcasing with you here today because it might blow you away because of how terrible it is. It might blow you away. Look, every time I played this game, my jaw was on the floor. And again, it's not even about the technical issues because honestly, I could deal with some of that stuff. I mean, not this version. Okay, version 1.0, absolutely not. Throw that in the trash, literally. That is embarrassing. If I worked on the team, I would probably contemplate suicide. Look, I know that sounds stupid and silly, and I know that sounds crazy, but honestly, you can't ship to me. Come on. It's trash, it's garbage, that's the reality. Now look, I don't know where I was going with that because you guys are going to be all fucking all over the place with this shit. Oh, just wait until the DLC. Oh, wait until this. Oh, wait until that. It's always something. It doesn't need to be great. It doesn't need to look good. It doesn't, need to do this. It doesn't need to do that. I don't know what game these people are playing when they review this game. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I never will. I don't get the appeal of this game. I put multiple days into this fucking thing, and I just can't find one thing that's... look, the art direction's great. Don't get me wrong. Okay, the city is cool to look at, cool architecture.
I am this donated $5 through Super Chat. The game is pure dog Trump 2020 poor cyber dog covered in dog. It looks like a massive pile of dog. I'm gonna take a hard pass on this stinky dog pile.
Yeah. Look, I got a clip that I brought exclusive for this stream because I needed to save something for the stream, okay? Because I thought we'd have a lot of fun coming on here and talking about this. Look, when I play this for you, and it's obviously going to, I'm streaming at a low bit rate, so it's not going to be, all that easy to tell. But you'll get the picture. Your jaw is going to be on the floor. I mean, we're going to play it in just a few moments, okay? I can't even talk today because, look. Like I said, if you want to check out the video that I put up earlier today and you haven't seen it yet because YouTube is stupid, they don't notify people and all that shit, but it is getting a lot of traction, and I'm glad because, we need to call out incompetence, okay? Look, if I'm doing an essay and, the deadline is on Monday and I turn in the essay, it's incomplete, it's unfinished, it's what have you, look, I'm going to be graded based off of what I've turned in. This is what they turned in. This is what they turned in, what is mastered on this disc, okay? We're not playing into the fallacy that, oh, the game ain't complete, Michael, you got to update it. It should have said that right on the box. It should have said internet required. That's what they should have done because what's mastered here needs to go back to the store, but it won't. I don't understand. I just don't understand what people, and I'm not naming names, but I know there's a lot of YouTubers on here that reviewed it today. Their review came out. And they said unbelievably amazing things about it. They dismissed the bugs. They dismissed the shortcomings. They dismissed the technical abilities that the game does not show off. And that's bullshit. Because let me tell you this. If this game were made by Bethesda, if this game were made by EA, oh, it would be a totally different narrative, wouldn't it? Bethesda doesn't get a pass, or maybe they do. I don't know. EA definitely doesn't get a pass. But CD Projekt Red does. I hate CD Projekt Red. I will never buy one of their games ever again. This is the worst piece of shit that I've ever fucking played in my entire life. And I'm not just talking about the bugs or the shortcomings or the prefab missing or the fucking sample text. I'm talking about just the game itself. It's shit. It's shit. Deus Ex is literally better.
$1.99 through Super Chat. Lazy millennial devs.
Literally. That's literally the situation. And now they have not even finished the game. This game will never be finished. There's never going to be a point in time where this game will be finished. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of the narrative that this game can do no wrong, that this game is unbelievably amazing. You people need to wake up and smell that coffee. No one cares, okay? No one cares, and that's the problem. That is the big problem. It's one of the reasons why this industry is in the shitter. Oh, but Michael, you just got to update. Nowhere does it say that I have to update the game. Not even the manual. The manual doesn't suggest that I need to update the game. They should have apologized right in here. But they want to fucking advertise their free DLC, and then they want to sell you more products here in the fucking manual. That's what they are literally trying to do. Are you fucking serious? I'll take that and burn it. You know what I mean? I'll buy the shirts and then burn it. This game's trash. CD Projekt Red can go fuck themselves. I hate them. They don't know how to make great video games, but the internet thinks that they do. Shit developers, stupid idiots who can't get the job done on the deadline. You fire people like that, okay? If I were running a business and the people can't, edit the videos for me on the deadline, well, maybe we'll consider someone else. It's that simple. You cannot make excuses for the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red because the game in and of itself is not great. As an open world game, it's literally a decade behind. In fact, it's further than that. Because Grand Theft Auto 4 from 2008 is more detailed than Cyberpunk 2077. Any review that's telling you that this game is detailed, they're stupid.
Chat. What if game is meant to be played as is and it's actually groundbreaking what they've done to it? You might be looking at it from wrong perspective.
No, I have version 1.01 installed as well, okay? And that has alleviated some of the issues, okay? It doesn't matter. The game itself is still really terrible. There's nothing to do. I can't even make one. I can't think of one thing to make. There's nothing. There's no Easter eggs in this game. I haven't found one. I've been exploring the map. It's so fucking dead. I'll show you the clip. I have an exclusive clip on here that's going to blow your mind. You got moonwalking NPCs, which I didn't feature in the video. I forgot to show that one. And then you have a driving sample, okay? A driving sample. The world has to stabilize as you're roaming throughout. Night City here on the PlayStation 4. Now, I understand they're working with 2013 hardware, but this isn't just about 2013 hardware. This is about the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red. They're a bunch of stupid idiots, and they need to be fired, all of them, okay? The suits over there, they need to fire the entire development team and just rehire everyone. Rehire new people that can actually get the job done, that know how to program. Because, honestly, if this game, again, we're from EA, Bethesda, you guys would be having a hissy fit over this shit, but these people get a pass. I don't know why. They didn't make a great game. Because, look, this game could be perfect, in just a matter of a couple of weeks. I know that's not going to happen, but let's just presume that happens, right? They put out some more patches, it fixes itself, and it does what it needs to do. The game itself isn't really fantastic. Sorry, it's not fantastic. I'm so bored out of my skull playing this game. It's not even funny. I had the game since last Friday, and I'll tell you what, I can't find one thing to make a video on. I thought, well, maybe we can do a cool video where we showcase this or showcase that. Oh, I found an Easter egg. I haven't found shit. There's nothing in the world. Literally nothing in the world. Nothing. Nothing to do. Unless it's marked on the map, there's nothing to do. Okay? So if it's not marked on the map, there's literally no incentive to explore here in Cyberpunk 2077. That I can tell you. You can disagree until the cows come home, but at the end of the day, who's played the game? I own the game. I've had the game for literally days and days and days now. Okay? I've shown you footage of the game, and yet you wanted to be dismissive. Oh, that's not Cyberpunk 2077, Michael. Well, you know what? I don't know what to tell you, okay? I don't know what to tell you. Look, we're going to go ahead and play the exclusive clip that I brought here for the live stream. Now, obviously, we are streaming at a low bit rate, so it might not play off in a way that makes sense on here. It might look even worse, but look, you should get the picture. You should get the picture. So we're going to go ahead and play this. I'll narrate some of this because we can do that now. And I just wish we could have done that a long time ago because it would have been so much better. But, that's how CD Projekt, such scummy developers, such scummy business practices. It's all about selling the product, keeping it from the consumer, the customer. And it just rubs me the wrong way. I will never support CD Projekt Red again, to be honest. I'm never buying their shit again. I really despise everything that they've slopped together here. You know, I think it's one of the worst games that I've ever played. One of the worst open world games that I've ever played. I'm not even kidding. You know, Grand Theft Auto 4 in 2008 is one of the most revolutionary games. I'm not even kidding. Dude, when you fail a mission in Grand Theft Auto 4 and then replay that mission, there's all new dialogue, okay? And most people don't know this because, well, they don't pay attention. But in Grand Theft Auto 4, there's literally all new dialogue when you restart the mission. And that's fucking revolutionary. Now, Rockstar, I don't think, has done that since. But the point I'm trying to make is that they went above and beyond in 2008 on 512 megabytes of RAM. What in the fuck is this? Throw this in the shitter. Throw this in the trash. Put it 6 feet under. I don't care what people are telling you, what these ambassadors are telling you. If they're sponsored, if they're in cahoots with CD Projekt Red, they can kiss my foot, and not only that, but my ass as well. I've shown you the cracks. I've shown you the reality of the situation, and these stupid idiots, these CD Projekt Red fanboys want to come on here and go, oh, Michael, that ain't the game. It ain't out yet. Oh, I don't have the fucking game. I mean, kiss my fucking foot, and then my ass as well. Do it both, okay? Get on your fucking knees and start. Look, this is the reality. They're selling you a product. Need more Cyberpunk? Hungry for more Cyberpunk? Hell no. Ain't no one hungry for this slop. Trash, garbage, shit. No one's reviewed the PlayStation 4 version, have they? No, they haven't. It's not a 9 out of 10. I mean, the game itself isn't even a 9 out of 10, no matter what fucking platform you're playing it on, okay? Again, if you're just tuning in, holy motherfucking shit, we got a lot of people subscribing. I really appreciate you people. Look at this. They even give you stickers. They put so much time into the marketing, so much time. Holy motherfucking shit. They should have apologized. I thought this what this was. Remember No Man's Sky when that came out? Sean Murray came out. Holy hell, what is happening? There must be something going on. I don't know what's going on. Look, remember when No Man's Sky came out? Sean Murray literally, holy hell, what is going on? I think that must be busted just like Cyberpunk 2077. But when No Man's Sky, when that came out, I can't even do the show anymore. It's so fucking distracting. When No Man's Sky came out, Sean Murray went on Twitter and basically said, hey, the game isn't where it needs to be, without saying that, right? And, you know, they want to literally sell you on digital content. Hey, we got free DLC coming because our game's a live service in disguise. And all these dumbass ambassadors, I'm not naming names here on YouTube, they can just kiss my ass. They can kiss my foot. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play the exclusive clip. We're going to go through this frame by frame, not that we really need to. Again, the bitrate is rather low on the stream, but you should get a good picture. And if you want a higher quality version, I could upload that on Twitter. Again, go to my Twitter. That's what I'd recommend because I'm throwing snippets of gameplay up on Twitter, twitter.com/MichaelDoesLife. In addition to the video that I put up today, Cyberpunk 2077 Painful Launch. You can check that out. It's pinned in the chat. It should be pinned in the chat if you haven't seen it. Please consider sharing that video, Cyberpunk 2077 Painful Launch. We have to let, this industry is crumbling, literally crumbling. We have to let these people know that this is the reality. This is inexcusable. You cannot let this continue. You cannot let this happen. They need to launch a replacement disc program with the latest version mastered on the disc, because what's mastered on here is literally one of the worst games that I've ever played in my entire life. But even then, after having updated it, they downgraded the game. And that's another video that I'm going to showcase because no one else is going to showcase it because no one else even cares. These stupid ambassadors come on here and go, oh, CD Projekt Red, I got my glasses on. I'm such a nerd. I got the little Cortana in the background there. Kiss my foot, kiss my ass. These ambassadors can kiss all of it, okay? Look, we're going to go. Why is that constantly going off? I don't think anyone is subscribing like that. I think that thing is fucking busted, just like this piece of garbage right here. I don't like CD Projekt Red. I really don't. In fact, I wasn't even big on The Witcher. I played The Witcher. It was free on 360 or some shit. Witcher 2. Not a big fan of that. It was janky. It was terrible. But this is a totally different realm. I went into this thinking that, this is going to be that game. I really wanted this game to hit that home run, but it doesn't hit that home run. And you'll find out soon enough. You'll find out soon enough in just a few hours when this piece of shit unlocks, okay? This is the reality of the situation. I know it's a hard pill for you people to swallow.
Carl Donovan donated $2 through Super Chat. Director's commentary on Painful Launch video, please.
Yeah, well, we're going to do something similar because I brought an exclusive clip for the stream here today, and it might be even better than that video. Some of this I should have included, to be quite frank. Kyle Donovan, thank you, Skeleton, put some chair, to appreciate you. Let me go ahead and look at the resolutions on this shit. Oh, they don't even put the resolution on these discs anymore. I guess I'm so backwards thinking here. This game, without any updates installed, literally runs below 720p. I am not fucking kidding. I'm talking upscaled 480p. I am serious with you folks.
I am This donated $5 through Super Chat. Stevens was born on January 23, 1986 in Kansas City, Missouri. His mother worked as a teaching assistant while his father was a chemical engineer.
Is that some lore for the game? Cyberpunk 2077? Have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and play this clip. Hopefully you have prepared your seatbelts. You strapped them in because this is going to be one hell of a bumpy ride. We're going to get started in just a few moments here. Oh my God, Malcolm, the game ain't out. You don't have it. That's a fake video. That's fake.
Whoops, I accidentally disliked and bought the game.
Well, too bad. Well, look, buy it on PS4, no updated. You'll see some of the most crazy-ass shit, you know? But even with the updates, it's not a worthwhile experience. Even with the updates, it is not a worthwhile experience. I have absolutely nothing to find in this. There's not even random events, man. You roam around this lifeless fucking, hollow NPC fucking infested world. Because they do have a lot of NPCs, and I think that's part of the problem. Now, when you're driving, and you'll see this in a moment, there's literally nothing. It's like Day of the fucking Dead in Night City. There's nothing. Nothing. No cars. No pedestrians. This is the reality, okay? I know this is a hard pill. And you're like, oh my God, Michael, what are you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. No, I'm not a hater. I wanted this game to be great. In fact, I wanted to come on here and say, CD Projekt Red, they hit that home run. I wanted them to surprise me. But as you can quite clearly see, it's over. I predicted this literally over a year ago. You can go back and look at my Cyberpunk 2077 videos from 2019. I was talking about this game then. Not periodically I was. And I was telling you that there's no way that this game was going to hit that home run. So with that said, I think we are ready. We are going to play this clip out. And I'm telling you, strap your seatbelts on. Again, if you guys like this clip so much, I will upload it on my Twitter so you guys can get a better understanding because it might not necessarily play on here because we are, streaming at a lower bit rate. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and play this. Now, before we play that real quick, we will be taking Skype calls, okay? So you can call in on Skype and discuss the reality of the situation. That's how to do it right there. You just put that username in. Michael Does Life on Skype. If you have a Microsoft account or an Xbox account, you already have Skype, okay? I know no one uses Skype, but that's why we're doing it, okay? So call in via Skype. When we get to that moment, prepare that. And we're going to go ahead and play this clip here. This is so incredibly sad. I'll tell you that after this one plays out.
Inferno Merc donated $5 through Super Chat. The shills over at IGN gave Shy to Junk 2077 a 9/10, so incredibly sad.
But the thing is, everyone's reviewing it still on PC. I mean, there might be a couple of reviews out now that are on console because they might have got it early like I did. But no one is reviewing this on console, okay? And, these PC fanboys need a reality check too because I'll tell you this. Here we go.
Spiritual Soul donated $3.50 through Super Chat. The multiplayer will be even worse.
Oh, that's canceled. I mean, come on. There is no way. No way. No way there's going to be multiplayer on at least this version of Cyberpunk 2077. There's no way. It's going to be multiplayer only on next gen and PC. There's no way multiplayer is coming. So if there's any writing in here about multiplayer, well, there's not because they don't want to get sued. But it's not. There's no way. What I was saying, I forgot. So let's go ahead and play it. And I think I was onto something. Anyway, let's go ahead and play the exclusive clip. This isn't a Shazam moment. This is the reality of the situation. It's not a joke. It's not a meme. I don't care if you disagree. I've had to mute a lot of people on Twitter today because they come at me and regurgitate the same nonsense. Oh, wait until the day one patch. The day one patch is literally available already. It's been available for a long time. They tried to, pull the cotton over your eyes or whatever the hell that saying is called, the wool over your eyes, the sheep or whatever. Look, it's over. That's what you need to understand. The cracks are in. The game has already been downgraded as well. You can go to my Twitter and see the downgrade. They downgraded the water. So don't update the game because they downgraded. They're removing NPCs. I'll show you. Shit, if I find more stuff that they downgraded, I will show you. Because on my PS5, I have the base game installed. On my PS4, I have version 1.01, which now doesn't exist. It's been overwritten with the latest 1.02. So I literally have a version of this game that literally no one on the planet
Thomas
has.
Frost
Think about that.
$2 through Super
Literally,
Chat.
that's a collector's
I
item
have
right
it
there.
early. disaster of a game.
It's over.
Yikes.
You know, I'm not exaggerating. You can see that I'm not exaggerating, okay? I know people are going to say, oh, Michael, just update it. It's going to be so much better. Yeah, presumably they have alleviated some of the issues, and they have done so even in the version 1.01. However, it's still not perfect, and however, I should not have to do that. Just, this is what I bought, okay? This is what I bought, and it is fair for me to put this into my console and review it as such. It is fair for me to do that. I don't care if you disagree. That's the reality of the situation. You know, if they should be sitting, fuck them. That's all I can say, fuck them. Let's go ahead and play the clip because they can kiss my foot, not only that, but my ass. Cyberpunk 2077, here we go, folks. Oh, look at that. And the freezing isn't from the video. The freezing isn't from the video. Hold on. We'll replay that section real quick. The freezing isn't from the video. That's the game. That is the game. It just fucking does these micro stutters. It has to think about things. It is so incredibly sad. And again, look at that. That moonwalk. Look at that. You gotta be shitting me. And these stupid idiots, these fanboys, and that's not, there's much more to the clip, believe me, I just want to talk about that real quick. These fanboys want to sit there and make excuses. Oh my God, Michael, CD Projekt Red, the game ain't out yet. Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? The game ain't out yet. If the game isn't out, then how do I have it? If the game isn't out, then come on. Put your thinking cap on and realize this is the reality of the situation. This is what you need to understand, okay? The cracks are indeed starting to show. I've exposed them, and you guys can't handle it. Some of you people can't handle it, you fanboys, you know. But we do have a lot of people that are starting to wake up. They have their thinking cap on, and I appreciate those people. These people that are willing to look at the situation and go, oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? So here we go. We're going to go ahead and continue to play this clip. We got the Moonwalker clip here. And, again, this is on PS4 and the game Micro Stutters. Okay, here's the driving. Look at the driving here in this game. And, look at that freezing there. This isn't my streaming connection. This is the reality of the situation. The game just does that. And look at this. Nothing will ever load in. Nothing will ever load in. This is like an Xbox Live Arcade game. You know what I mean? This is literally like an Xbox Live Arcade game. It literally destabilizes in front of you. And, there's some tricks that they've done. They will literally slow your car down like Franklin. You know how you played Grand Theft Auto 5 and Franklin has that, or who is it? Yeah, I think it's Franklin. He has that special ability where you can slow the car down. Well, it's not an ability here in this game. It's when the system recognizes that the player is going too fast, and it will literally slow you down, okay? And you will be seeing this in a few moments here. But I do stop the car eventually to see how long it takes to kind of load in things. I know it's not necessarily playing well here on the stream because it is a low bit rate. However, the resolution, literally this game is below 720p. That I can tell you. Now, they might have fixed that. Can't confirm it, but I can tell you.
The good senator donated $5
Look at this.
through
Watch
Super
this.
Chat.
Look how long it takes to load in.
You show them the proof and somehow they still don't
I know.
get it.
I know.
A sheep, wolf among sheep.
Literally
That's
drinking
what
the
it is,
Kool-Aid.
folks.
Literally drinking. Good senator, I think it's going to want to get a chairman to appreciate you. Literally drinking the Kool-Aid over at Jonestown. That is the reality of the situation. If CD Projekt Red told these fanboys to jump off a cliff, they would do it. Look how long it takes to even load in the fucking world. You just got to sit there and wait for the game to load. They might as well have fucking loading screens, or they might as well make Night City Wire so foggy like Silent Hill 1, I mean, it's so incredibly sad. Look at this. Nothing is loading in. There's just nothing happening in Night City, and even when shit does load in, it's going to pop out immediately because the game cannot handle it. I mean, this is so incredibly sad. And you people want to sit there and go, oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy?
Michael, what are you talking about there, buddy?
See? I mean, that's what they're doing. I already know they're saying that in the chat. They're spamming clown. They're spamming, download the update. This isn't the game. It's not out. I mean, kiss my foot, kiss my ass. That's all I can say. Play give X, to appreciate you. Look at this. It's stuttering. This isn't video. This isn't my stream. That's the game. And you're going to see some serious shit here in a moment. Some serious shit. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let me go ahead and pause it. Where's my mouse cursor? I can't find my mouse cursor. Hold on. Let me go ahead and rewind this. I think we can do that now. Okay, let's back this train up a little bit here. And right there, watch this. Look at that. That's what the game has to do. It's not an ability. That's what the game has to do to think about what it's trying to fucking accomplish. You know what I mean? This is insane. If this game were from Ubisoft, EA, or Bethesda, the narrative would be so much different. The narrative would be so much different. But since, look at this, you can't even... But it gets even worse. It gets even worse because I stop up here. And there's something weird here. It skips. It's almost like the game couldn't even record it. on my PS4. I didn't make that edit. The fucking thing skipped. Look at this. It's loading in the world. Oh, man. Oh, man. And it's still not fully loaded. I don't know what they did over at CD Projekt Red, but they just sat around and jacked off in the cubicle all day on these trannies. That's what they did. Okay, now we're going to continue to move the wheels here. And no NPCs, no cars on the road. It just cannot do anything. Okay, now I make an error here. I crash into the wall, and maybe that's a blessing in disguise because it allowed me to see this building over here. And this takes forever to load in, too. Look at this. Look at that texture. Now, I know it might be a little hard to play on the stream here, but that's so incredibly sad. Look at that. Still loading, 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 still loading. Holy shit, finally got some detail there. Unreal. And look at this. I found this junkyard here in Cyberpunk 2077. I found this junkyard here, and shit is literally floating in the junkyard. If they didn't want the player to go over here, then just block the damn thing off. I thought there'd be something cool to find in the junkyard, but there's nothing to find except for floating shit. Floating shit. You guys want to defend this nonsense, and it's so incredibly sad. I've never played a game like this before where my jaw was on the floor. No, this isn't. Fallout 76 at launch was not as buggy as this piece of shit. It wasn't. Skyrim, PS3, day one, was not as buggy as this piece of shit. And then for the main event here, there's another clip that I threw in here. It's going to blow your mind. Oh, man. But it gets worse. It gets worse, folks. Look at this, bro.
Hoffman donated 1,000 Hungarian forints through Super
This is, by the way, on PS5.
But we'll fix everything eventually. It's a very big game that requires
No. You are making excuses. I get it, man. I get it. Software is always going to look at that. And that was on PS5, by the way. That was on PS5. Man, thank you, Scarlett. What to give? Put some chair below to appreciate you. I understand the game is going to have bugs, and it will always have bugs. But you don't understand. Because you're not going to be playing this version, because you guys love the always online mentality. You have submitted, because back when Xbox One came out in 2013, they said, hey, you got to connect to the internet to play these games. You guys, started bitching at Microsoft. Oh, always online. We can't do that. We can't have that. Now you just submitted, and now you want to say, oh, because the game ain't. No. If CD Projekt Red was right here, if the team were right here right now, I would say you guys fucking failed. What the fuck did you ship? What did you ship? If I shipped this, I would be so embarrassed I would be putting a fake name on the fucking credits. I am not kidding. I would not be putting my name on this piece of shit. This is the biggest blunder in all of video. You just saw that, didn't you? Were you watching? No, you weren't watching because you were too busy on Reddit. You were too busy on Reset Era going, oh, this is amazing. Look at this review right here on YouTube. He's an ambassador, but who cares? He gave it a 9 out of 10, Michael. He said the game's so fucking detailed. Bullshit. There's nothing to do in this piece of shit fucking game. There is literally more to do in Saints Row. There's more to do in Grand Theft Auto. There's more. This is not an open world game. It's a shitty, terrible open world game in disguise. Garbage. The whole fucking game's basically on rails, too. You can't even pull out your gun at certain situations. Trash, garbage, shit, and yet you stupid idiots want to defend. The game is terrible. We're going to go ahead and play the clip again. Because I need you people to soak it in like a sponge. This is the reality. And again, look at the top, look at the chat right now. There is a pinned message from me, world-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Live. I have the link for my Cyberpunk 2077 painful launch video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And if you like it, please consider sharing that video around. Share it on Reddit. Share it on Reset Era. Let these people know that this is the reality of the situation. It doesn't matter if you're going to update the game. It doesn't matter. They should have had the damn homework turned in day one. If I turn in my homework late, it's going to be judged accordingly. I am judging this accordingly. You guys don't understand.
Super chat. Cyberpunk 2077 directed by Alan Smithy.
Oh, man. It's so incredibly sad. I mean, do you pay for a movie with missing scenes? No, you don't. You don't. Carl Donovan, thank you, Skiller. Once again, put some chair, I appreciate you. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. Let's go ahead and play it again because I know a lot of people. Did you see how the police reacted in that clip? Bro, I got this fucking crazy gun shooting their car, and they don't even care. And that's the situation for the entire fucking game. You can pull out your gun and roam around Night City and no one cares. You can roam around nude, no one cares. No reaction. One of the worst open world games that I played in literally 2 decades. 2 decades, 20 years. Games from 20 years are more detailed than Cyberpunk 2077. I don't care what these YouTubers are saying. I don't care what they are saying. They are in cahoots. I don't care what these ambassadors on Twitter with blue check marks are saying. You have to understand that this game is not a great open world game. You have to understand that this game has zero depth, zero substance. There's no incentive to explore. So even if you put aside the bugs, even if I were to update this and say, you know what, fuck it, we're going to go ahead and update it. It's going to take 5 fucking days. Too bad. No, it's bullshit. They should be sending me free internet because of their incompetence. Why should I have to fucking update a game that doesn't imply that I have to update it because of their incompetence? Okay? The lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red need to be fired. They need to be put out back and tell them, go home. Because that's the reality. Oh, wait, they're already home. You know, they're working from home like, oh, yeah, we got this in the can right here, buddy. You didn't download the day one update. I did. I got version 1.01, okay? I know there's a new version, but I'm not updating because I have a game that literally no one has. I have a build of this game that literally no one on this planet has because everyone's already updated. They overwrote version 1.01. So I'm going to be making some comparisons, okay? I'm going to be making some comparisons between version 1.00 and version 1.01. And they've already downgraded the game. Because they probably fucking had to. So we're going to go ahead and play the clip again. And again, remind you that we will be taking Skype calls in just a few moments here. Oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy?
Salty Outcome donated $5 through Super Chat. Cyberpunk 2077 might finally open people's eyes to your content.
Well, I mean, look, I told them for weeks, I told them for months that this was going to happen. They still don't listen, and it's so incredibly sad. So, you know, that's all I can say. So let's go ahead and play this clip again. This is so incredibly sad. Oh, but Michael, I watched the stream, and you know what? It don't look like your game. Your game's busted. You know, maybe your PS4. No, don't go with that narrative because, believe me, that's not the reality. So here we go, folks, continuing to move the wheels. Look at this. The game literally has to think about what it's doing. This is what they shipped. Example text, sample text, prefab missing. I don't know how you guys can defend this.
Emmanuel
I don't know how you guys can
donated
defend this.
$3
I don't
through
understand.
Super Chat. You're the only one that kept it real. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, well, that's what we do. We continue to climb that mountain in the face of adversity. You know, we have to expose the lazy millennial devs that have infested this industry. You know, where are the programmers that can actually do their job? Obviously, nowhere to be found over at CD Projekt Red. That's the reality of the situation. Emmanuel, I want to put the chair a little appreciate you. Look at this. Look at this. How do you sleep at night knowing that this is what you shipped? How do you sleep at night knowing that this is what you shipped? I don't understand.
$4.99 through Super Chat. Certified badge.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the biggest blunder in all of video, that I can tell you. I mean, you guys can disagree until the cows come home, okay? But you're going to see a lot of the jank, and I don't like using that word because it's overused here in this industry. It's not even really a word. You look in the dictionary, it doesn't even pop up. But play Quebec City together with the gift, put some chair to appreciate you. That's really what this is. It's fucking so mustered together. The spaghetti code is all over the place, so much so that they don't even know how to program this. You know, it doesn't even know how to fucking think. It has to rebuild and stabilize in real time. You know, I mean, this is inexcusable. You literally have to wait around for things to load in. And even with the update, it still is not perfect. It never will be. You have to understand, even with these magical updates, that they want to, you know, look, they're doing damage control. That's what they're doing. Damage control. Because version 1.01, an update that was over 40 gigs that I downloaded a few days ago, doesn't fix it.
Young Meds
okay?
donated
Is it a little
$2
better?
through
Sure,
Super Chat.
but it doesn't fix it.
Have you checked out the beat? I added more since.
Yeah, well, I've heard one version that I saw on Twitter, and, there's been a lot happening. There's a lot going on right now, so I'm getting bombarded with messages and comments. So, but I liked what I heard, and, that's amazing. Hell yeah, bro. Young man, what's good? Put the chair to appreciate you. So again, it's going to do this moment here where it has to restabilize, and by doing so, look at this. It's going to slow your car down. That is not me doing that. That is not the video. That is not the stream. That is literally the game doing that. It literally prevents you from going faster. It's thinking, oh shit, the player's going too fast. You know, our engine can't handle it, so we're just going to have to slow the player down. That's really the workaround? That's the fucking workaround? These programmers are retarded. These programmers are literally autistic. You know, look at that. No road. I mean, dude, you cannot how does this game get a 9 out of 10? How does this game get a 9 out of 10 when it runs like trash on a 1050 Ti, which is a very popular card, very popular budget card? You know, it runs like trash on high-end hardware. It runs like trash, as you can quite clearly see on fucking consoles. I don't understand. I don't understand. These people are literally being paid. You know, if CD Projekt Red, they want to pay me, I'll come out tomorrow and say this is the best thing since sliced bread. No fucking problem. But I'm not going to do that because they can go kiss their ass. You know, this is retarded. This is bullshit. This is inexcusable. And this bullshit right here is one of the reasons why this damn industry is in the shitter. You know, when you want to spam clown in the chat, I don't care. You know, I'm
Alan
the only
Ball
one stepping up to that plate to give you idiots
chat.
the reality, you
Desserts
fanboys, the reality of the
Genesis
situation.
has better graphics.
Literally, exactly. I mean, we're talking about Dreamcast games that are more stable than this. Alan Bell, thank you, Skiller. Once again, for this principal chair, I appreciate you. Oh my God. Look at this. Still loading, still loading, still loading, still loading, still loading. You literally have to. Mafia 3 is less buggy, more stable than this piece of shit. And I'm talking about Mafia 3 without any updates. I am not kidding. Look at that texture there. Hold on, let's go ahead and rewind this. Let's go ahead and rewind this and pause right there. Dude, that is the most... You gotta be... Look at that, bro! They literally took a picture off of Google Images, typed in junkyard, and fucking a flat texture, not even...
fucking devil donated $1.99 through Super Chat. 2080 Ti can't even reach 60 FPS on PC with DLSS on.
That's what I'm saying. So how does this game get a 9 out of 10 when it can't run on anything? It can't run on anything because they don't know how to optimize over at CD Projekt Red. I don't even know what game this is. You know, I don't understand anything right now. I don't understand how this is hitting a 9 out of 10. I don't understand how people are excusing and defending this nonsense. I don't understand anything. You know, I'm tired of the shills. I'm tired of the narrative that this is great. I'm tired of the narrative that, oh, it's just a few bugs, Michael. Bullshit. Because if this were from EA, Bethesda, Ubisoft, you guys would have your fucking fit, wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. You know, you would want to cancel it, wouldn't you? Oh, folks, Ubisoft,
Valentin donated
you know?
$20 through Super Chat. This is inexcusable.
It is. Look at this floating trash. Floating trash. Why did they even allow the player to go? And there's nothing over here, by the way. There's maybe a couple of enemies that I took out, and I thought, man, this is so boring. Bullet sponge enemies, by the way. Valentine, thank you, Skeleton. Once again, for the chair, I appreciate you. Let's rewind this because this is, dude, you gotta be shitting me. Look at this. What is going on here? They had literally multiple, nearly a decade to get this damn game out in a way that made sense, and they just dropped the ball. They dropped the ball at the Super Bowl. You know, they fumbled the football at the Super Bowl as they were about to presumably score that touchdown, and it just didn't. Look at that!
Young Mess
What in the hell?
$5 through Super Chat. I appreciate the feedback. I know you're busy. Hit me back when the dust settles.
Hell yeah,
Keep
bro! I appreciate
exposing
you.
this slop.
Yeah,
never
we're gonna continue.
the integrity
Absolutely.
of world class.
Yeah, never do it because you know what? I'm right. You know, and I know it's a hard pill for people to swallow. I paused the video, by the way. I know it's a hard it's a hard thing for people to swallow. But this is it. This is it. You know, I'm not doctoring the footage. You know, I'm not cherry picking. Okay, there's nothing to show in this game. The only thing that I can say positively, the soundtrack is badass, okay? The audio team, well, the sound design is terrible. Sound design in this game is terrible. But the people that worked on this, music, score, whatever you want to call it, great job, okay? Art direction.
Polyfrog64 donated $10 through Super Chat.
Polyfrog!
Hey man, sorry I've missed the show. You're doing well, man.
Hell yeah. Well, we're pushing really hard and really strong in the
You're
face
right
of adversity.
about Cyberflop 2077. I said over a month ago on your show it would be a disappointment.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I said that over a year ago, back in 2019. Polyfrog64, thank you, Skeleton. Once again, for a cheerful to appreciate you. And by the way, Dr. Phil, man, he might need to come on here and give these, Cyberpunk fanboys a reality check because, man, they just don't understand. I mean, it's just so incredibly sad.
Super Chat. Eurojank at its finest.
Yeah, well, it's beyond that. It's beyond jank. It's beyond buggy. It's just unplayable, unfinished. It has to restabilize. I mean, dude, come on, man. But you put the concerning factor is that if you put aside this stuff, the game isn't even worthwhile. Even if this were a perfect experience and very few bugs or very few game-breaking, instances, it's still a pretty terrible average game. There's literally nothing here. I read one review. I saw one review. Dreamcast guy, and he blocked me on Twitter, by the way, because he can't handle anything. But look, I went to his video, and he said there's a lot to do within the world. Huh? No, there is nothing to do within this world. Again, if it's marked on the map, you can do it. If it's not marked on the map, there's nothing to see or do. There is literally no incentive to explore, okay? No incentive to explore. Haven't found any Easter eggs, not saying there's any, but if they can't even get the game stable, I doubt that they have the time to put in fucking Easter eggs. So we're going to go ahead and continue to play this out. This is so sad.
Something ain't right.
Oh, man. Oh, this is on PS5, by the way. PlayStation 5 footage you're looking at right here. I have it on PlayStation 5. Look at that. Bro, you got to be kidding me. You really got to be kidding me. It's just so incredibly sad. People don't want to listen. They don't want to put their thinking cap on because it's not fashionable. Oh, my God, Michael, they're going to make fun of me if I have my thinking cap on. No, you got to wake up and smell that coffee. And I'm so glad that some people over at V, they are literally putting their thinking cap on, and I appreciate those people. You know, they are going into battle just like I am, trying to climb Mount Everest every fucking day, but I'm getting hit with 20 fucking snowballs by a bunch of stupid idiots who have high-end equipment. They're like, we're going to zip up the mountain, Michael. But, you know, the people over at V, they're waking up and they're smelling that coffee. Now, they do a lot of this over at V. They're shilling this game, and a lot of people do it in disguise. And that's so incredibly sad. So you have a lot of people that don't want this game to fail, but they're being critical because they care, and they're saying, hey, this isn't where it needs to be. And then they're going up against these fanboys. Oh, I'm still buying Cyberpunk, Michael. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Buy the damn thing and come back and say, holy shit, Michael, you were right. Yeah, exactly. I need that moment to happen. So here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to jump into Skype, and, hopefully you guys, well, are ready, okay? I told you to fire up the machines, and that's the reality of the situation. Oh, my God, Michael, I'm still buying Cyberpunk 2077. And again, if you haven't seen the Cyberpunk 2077 painful launch video, it is pinned in the chat. Please consider watching that video, and if you love it, consider sharing it as well. Sharing it on Reddit, sharing it on Reset Era, Twitter, plaster it all over. Show the lazy millennial devs that we don't tolerate incompetence, okay? We don't award incompetence, okay? Over 200 awards. I mean, you gotta be, well, it's not on this case, but it's on the covers. Holy shit, I can't even hear, I can't even see. Let's go ahead and see if we're stabilized. Oh, I gotta lower things. Hello, you're on the air.
Yes, Michael, you're right.
Well, we're moving the wheels because I don't like that. Hello, you're on the air.
Maybe, hey, Michael, it's maybe off topic, but...
Nope, we're not doing off topic. Kiss my foot. Hello, you're on the air.
Shrug64 donated $5 through Super Chat.
I completely
It's
agree
No
about the
Man's
game and that.
Sky
I'm
all
gonna throw
over
my
again, such
copy
a
in the bin.
disappointment.
Oh, it's worse than
Troll,
It's worse
not
than
a
Skyrim.
mod.
It's worse than any Bethesda game. It's worse than Fallout. There's 400 people talking. It's worse than anything that I've ever seen before in my entire life. And I am not kidding. You guys think I'm exaggerating. I've shown you the cracks. I've shown you the reality. And yet you want to sit there and go, oh, but I'm still buy it. Well, go ahead and buy it. I don't care. Go ahead and waste your money with the heart. It's a bargain bin game anyway. It's going to be in the $5 Walmart bin.
Hazy Games donated $2 through Super Chat. Thisman is complaining about an old version's Vlamau.
No, we're not. That's a terrible narrative. Old version. Bullshit. This is the game that I bought. I bought this game right here. It is fair for me to take this disc, okay, and put it into my PlayStation 4 and just play. I can grade that. This is what I bought. It doesn't say that suggested patch needed to be downloaded. It doesn't say that I need to connect to the internet to complete the game. Fuck you and fuck the CD Projekt Red fanboys. And you know what? Fuck CD Projekt Red as well. They can all just kiss my ass. Terrible developers.
Michael Unophead, why you playing an old update?
Oh, here we go. I'm getting sick and tired of it. That's the reality. Understand how game development works. Understand that they didn't turn into... They're still working on the game, and you want to excuse that. That's bullshit. It's about the principle. I have the version installed. I have version 1.01 installed, okay? Is it a little more stable? I'm being honest with you. Yeah, exactly.
This is bullshit. I don't know how they get people to buy a game and...
Yeah, it's not a live service game. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
exactly. They love to show for these multi-million-dollar corporations. It's not a live service game. It shouldn't need internet, but it does need internet. That's what they're telling me right here and right now through Super Chat. Oh, but Marco, you need to update the game. So I need to have internet? It doesn't tell me that I need to have internet. No, I don't need to fucking update this game. I already have, okay? But it's still not where it needs to be. It's trash. That's what you need to understand, and you will find out soon enough. Because I know you guys have already pre-ordered it. I know, that's the big thing here. If this game were only in development for 2 years, then I can see. But probably that was the case. I mean, honestly. And that'd be a better story for them, too. Because if they spent 8 years on this thing and that's all they have to show for, wow, that's embarrassing. You're not going to get another job in this industry. You know what I mean? I wouldn't hire you. If I started a game development program, I wouldn't, hire anyone who doesn't know what they're doing. If you can do C++, Java, Xcode, okay, you're in. It's that simple.
It's
so incredibly sad.
In this industry,
I know, but they, CD Projekt Red, they get a pass. Oh, Michael, they're so amazing. If this were Ubisoft, Bethesda, or EA, it'd be a totally different narrative, wouldn't it?
This kind of thing happens on PC all the time. You have game companies like Robert Space Industries, all right? where they're trying to make Star Citizen, but they've taken the last 10 years to make it.
Yeah, but that's but that's a little different, you know. I mean, look, I don't even care to go down that road, but this is different. This is shipped. This is, on consoles. It's a different ball game.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
You can't just put something out.
Quasimodo donated
I know.
$4.99
hey, here's a product, put it on a
Super
shelf.
Chat.
And
Why
then
does
screw
your
everybody.
case only have one disc and not two?
Because, holy shit, you just exposed yourself as a stupid idiot. Why do you think I only have one disc in here? Because the fucking play disc is in my console, you dumb idiot. Holy shit, you are retarded. Duh, the play disc is in my fucking console, you stupid idiot. Holy shit, you are retarded. You have just literally exposed yourself in front of 1,000 people as a classified bona fide idiot.
Say what?
Well, you might be one too. Move the wheels, Jesus Lord. Can anyone follow what I'm saying? Obviously not. We have severe autistic. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah, hello, you're on the air. Please.
I'm just wondering, why do you think they optimized Cyberpunk on the PS4 rather than the PS5?
Well, they didn't.
Well, I think you're full of
They
shit.
didn't. I don't give a fuck what you think, you dumb idiot. Go tell your mom I said hi. The good senator.
Are all you cock-sucking faggots going to apologize to World Class? Or are you going to just sit there and say, what you talking about there, buddy?
Exactly.
I'm
They
sick
don't
of this,
listen.
bro.
Tell her like it is. Tell her like it is.
They don't listen. You know what they say? Buy a PC. Buy a PC. Well, I got fucking news for you. Even PC Gamer, the fucker is running a 3080, and he says there's dips. It's broken. He shows examples of gameplay. Nothing is running right. The game from top to bottom feels lifeless. There's the cities, all the taxation. There's nothing. There's no good sound design. People aren't communicating in the fucking streets. Michael, I got a question. How in 8 years do you make a city and that's the whole central theme, and it isn't lifelike? How do you fuck that up?
They must be retarded. That's the only conclusion that I can come up with. I mean, I honestly do not understand how badly you can fumble that fucking football when you shouldn't be fumbling the football. You know, these are supposed to be professionals. These are supposed to be people that know what they're doing, but quite clearly, they don't know.
No, they fucking don't. They talk about side quests. Motherfucker, what about the side activities? What is going to make me to keep coming back to this world after the side quests are done? Here's the fucking answer. There's nothing.
Exactly.
There's zero
Nothing
things to come back to.
Yeah, and it's one of the worst open world games that I've ever played. Zero incentive to explore other than, oh, it looks cool, Michael, the verticality. Well, that's fine. But you know what? There's nothing to do within this world, and it shows.
It does. And how does it look cool when most of you cocksuckers aren't even going to be able to play this game on your PS4? How is that fun?
Exactly.
How is a broken piece of dog? By the way, which you have stressed, not everyone has fast internet. I'm unfortunately one of those people right now. I cannot download this game and get it to run right. So explain to me how the game is mastered and it comes out like that.
Yeah, they should be offering refunds. They should be offering a replacement disc program for free. I mean, they should be sending over free internet that's high speed. You know, they should have said, hey, internet required. I mean, honestly, it should have been internet required situation because honestly, you know what? I just can't believe how they're not done. This game is literally not done yet. They continue. It's never going to be done.
It's not. You're right. And where the fuck is the honesty? Where the fuck is the transparency? These people are supposed to be the angels of the gaming industry, and that's what they think of you. That's how fucking retarded they think you are, that you're just gonna bend over and take it. Well, I'm done with this shit. I expect better. Fuck CD Projekt Red, and fuck all the Witcher 3 fans. They can eat a dick, and don't say I don't like The Witcher 3. I've had 6 playthroughs of that fucking game. They can go fuck themselves. This is bullshit, and everyone in the gaming industry should be pissed that this is the standard now.
Yeah. I mean, holy shit, the good senator. Holy shit, a reality check for these stupid idiots who refuse to listen. These stupid idiots who make excuses. If this were from Bethesda, EA, Ubisoft, they would sit there and go, holy shit, this is the end. This is the end of Ubisoft. This is the end of Bethesda. This is the end of EA. But since it's CD Projekt Red, oh, they can do no wrong, Michael. Bullshit.
Bullshit indeed. They can go fuck themselves and fuck you fanboys. Your why gaming sucks.
It's over. It's over.
Kick their ass more, Michael. Have a great rest of your show.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate you, the good senator. Holy shit, I love when he comes in here and tells it like it is, because you know what? He is willing to step up to that plate in the face of adversity to tell these fanboys that this is the reality of the situation. We're having an issue with Skype. We are having an issue with Skype, okay? So we're going to relaunch Skype. We're going to get back into Skype. And look at this. The game still loading. I bet I can load up Skype faster than I can, than this game can. Oh, God, now I got to install the virus. Oh, man. Oh, my God, Michael. What are you talking about there, buddy? And then you have this junkyard area, which is so perplexing to me. I mean, dude, what is the point of this game? What is the point of this game? You know, I would love to call out names right now here on YouTube that gave this game a high score because they want to get in bed with CD Projekt Red. You know, they want to become an ambassador. They want to get paid to shield. But, you know, this is the reality. I know it's a hard pill, man. I do. I wanted this game to be great. It's not. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael. How you doing?
Hell yeah.
What's up, man? I did decide to go ahead and pre-order Cyberpunk for PS4. The only reason I did that was because they had called me to verify my pre-order, and they said that if I'm not satisfied with it, that I could bring it back the next day for a full refund.
Hell, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah, so I mean, if it's shit, I'm gonna bring it back right away.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you might need to take advantage of that.
$2 through
Yeah,
Super Chat.
so I don't know if it's
about
something
to
they're
cry
gonna
in the
offer
Carlamau.
only to pre-orders or just in general, because I have a feeling if I wait a month and I get it from GameStop, they're not gonna honor the
Yeah, you'll be stuck with it if you don't like it. So yeah, that I mean, you're in a good spot because if you like it, you can keep it. Obviously, you know, if you're surprised or what have you. But if you don't like it, you can just take it back to the store. You know.
Exactly. Hey, I gotta go, but can I try doing that ooh yeah thing?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
Okay. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate
Was
you.
that good?
Well, you know, hell yeah.
All right, man. Have
Take
a good
care.
day.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I spoke to you the other day, man. I was waiting for you to come live again to do this.
Right. Well, we're here. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I put up that video today, painful launch, and that's been getting a lot of traction. And you know, there's a reason why. Let's just say that. You know,
I was interested as well because of all this, especially from the stream the other day, going on about the day one patch and that, and then I've just been watching the game and I'm looking at it and I'm just thinking, what the fuck took 8 years?
I know. Dude, look at this. You got moonwalking NPCs. The game just freezes, cannot stabilize. Dude, this is just beyond anything that I've ever experienced before. You know, Fallout 76 looks like a fucking miracle compared to this. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, but this is what I don't understand. Like, how these people that are giving the good reviews, these YouTubers and that, you know, they're shills. Like you said, they're ambassadors. They're sucking off the big coats for the money. Simple as that. They're sucking dick. But 8 to 10 years? Even just watching the walkthrough, like people who have uploaded 2-3 hour walkthroughs and that. I'm watching someone now with every time he aims down sight on his gun, the game's locking up.
Yeah, I mean and that's what probably the patch installed. You know what I mean?
But why is it so lifeless?
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, as an open world game, it's one of the worst games that I've ever played. There's nothing to do in this world. You know, there's nothing happening. And there's no random events. There's no NPCs. I mean, when there is NPCs, they're just lifeless, so they might as well not even be there. You can't interact with them. You know, nothing to do or see here in this game.
The expectation, as well. Beyond it, the game looks fucking terrible. There's no two ways about it. But the bar was set too high, I think, as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I told people to. Yeah, exactly. And I told people to lower them, but it's just not achievable with these fanboys, seemingly.
No, but you know what, man? Fuck the fanboys. If you
Yeah.
think this game looks good, do yourself a favour and headbutt a knife. Do everyone a favour, honestly, because if you think that this game looks like a 10-year in development game,
I mean, honestly,
you need to seek mental help instantly.
yeah, they need to see Dr. Phil. I can tell you that. I mean, honestly, this is worse than Crackdown 3. I am not even kidding. This is worse than Crackdown 3.
Well, I'm glad I've seen all the gameplay and stuff from today because I ain't buying it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason. I mean, this is worse than new hardware launching. You know, I mean, the new consoles are more stable than this piece of software.
Yeah, exactly. But look, people in the chat, paid reviews and that. That's the same with all these other games that come out. Look at Halo, for example. That's been delayed another year because the game looked like something that was running from 1980s.
Yeah.
Crap, shit. The same with all these other ones games that are gonna come out from these developers that are a bunch of fucking idiots. And they're useless. Like I said to you when I spoke to you the other day as well, I said the same thing. It sets the precedent moving forward for all the other games that they're going to be exactly the same as this. Don't expect anything from. When was the last time you played a good AAA title other than Red Dead? Name one.
Yeah.
When was the last AAA game that come out that you can say, yeah, this was good? Let alone was meant to be the stepping stone to next generation. Is this next gen what I'm looking at on your screen now?
No, this is a game. This is a game from 2002. I mean, even games from then are better than this. I mean, I don't know what year this is from.
I was thought about this earlier as well. If this game in what I'm looking at now came out in 2013 with the PS4, it looks like Crackdown that was developed by a bunch of gypsies.
Well, I mean,
That's what it looks like.
Well, I mean, this is the reality, and people don't accept it. They don't want to accept it. And I get it, man. If I were a super fan, I would be like pissed as well. I would be pissed as well.
Yeah,
but this is it.
Thing, but this is what I mean. With all the bugs aside, all the bullshit, all the stuff like your video and that, the game itself.
Yeah, that's really the big story. I know I'm focusing so much on this because a lot of people are going to experience this stuff, but again, like you said. The game itself is just not really that fucking mind-blowing, and especially as an open-world game, it's really terrible.
I've been watching the PC because I've got a PC. I wouldn't buy this on consoles because I'm not a fucking retard. I'm not a fucking special needs, complete shill, cocksucking bastard who would buy this on console.
Right.
If you buy this on console, do yourself a fucking favour.
Well,
jump in the bus.
Well, I thought the PS5 version was going to be a little bit more, but, you're seeing footage of the PS5 right here. This is on PS5.
Yeah, exactly, but this is Michael, listen, people don't understand yet. You buy this on PS5, you're playing...
Exactly, yeah, I know. Yeah, because, I mean, yeah, they have all these half-baked promises that the PS5 version, the next-gen version is coming sometime next year, online is coming. I mean, none of that is happening. I mean, dude, they can't even get this done.
Something ain't right.
That's what I'm saying. The bottom line is ultimately my criticism. After everything I've seen is that this is way.
That's an understatement.
You fell for it, which is why you're fucking sitting here doing these fucking videos. But like I said, this is AAA titles. What do you expect? I'm not expecting anything moving forward from any AAA titles. And if they think they're getting my money, they got another thing coming. I hope that studio fucking burns to the ground and the big coats lose all their money. Because the bottom line is they're fucking scumbags. Pieces of shit, and I hope they all fucking rot in hell where they deserve, and they ain't.
Well, we might have to move the wheels because it's getting a little crazy. Let me go and take care of the super chat here. Debz, thank you once again for putting some cheerful to appreciate you. Cyberpunk is going to take 10 hours for me to download on PC. When are we going to get the next level where we don't have to download games for 100 million years? Yeah, well, eventually you'll be able to stream them probably within the next 5 years. It'll be mainstream. Hello, you're on the air. I mean, you can do it now.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
Hi. I was just watching the video of you doing the glitches, and I just want to say my favorite part was whenever I dropped my big dick.
Dude, you got severe issues, bro. You got severe issues. Seek help. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Michael.
Yeah.
I just saw that shit with the cops, and I want to say that even in GTA 5, when you are with Michael and go at the cop and you just stay in front of the cop,
they react.
They fucking react.
Yeah.
Especially if the cop is white. Or if you go to any NPC, if you just walk through them or say something, they fucking react. And they have more than one things to say.
Right, yeah. They react based off of what the player does or what the player wears. They have like contextual, reactions based off of what the player does within the world. And this doesn't have literally none of that. I mean, this is just you can't give this game a 9 out of 10 because I don't know what I don't know what game they played, but I'd love to play it because that's not what I'm playing here. There's just no way this is this. Yeah.
It's empty. I just saw now in your video. It's fucking empty.
I mean, even when they do have sections where it is a little bit populated. In fact, it might be too populated. But even when there are people and there are things going on, there's just nothing really happening because it's all lifeless. There's no substance. There's no depth. It's about as depth as a puddle. It's as wide as an ocean, but as depth as a puddle.
And the map will disappear. Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, it's just I don't understand anything at this point. I don't understand how these gamers can cope. With this. This is such a disaster.
And these fucking fanboys of CD Projekt, I don't understand how they can say that you have a fake case of the game.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Fuck?
Well, they're looking for a reaction, but they're not going to get one today. That I can tell you.
Oh my god.
They can go to my Twitter, twitter.com/MichaelDoesLife, and I've shown you that they've already downgraded the game. They changed the entire water system. Looks terrible now. They had to make it cloudy because I guess it took too much processing power or what have you, too much memory. I don't know, but I'm starting to see that there are multiple downgrades here within this game from version 1.0, what's on the disc, to the latest update that I have, version 1.01. So I might have to expose that road because no one else will.
Another thing, here in my country where I live and I work, the minimum incoming per month is $300. And this game is fucking $17. I pre-ordered the game, and I expect that the fucking game is gonna be good.
Right.
Because it took me hard work, like you said, every time. I spent hard work money.
Yeah, well, I mean, I spent over $200 on the, I spent over $200 on this piece of shit. So to get it early. So, I mean, look, it was worth it at the end of the day, obviously, but, because I had the opportunity to come on here and expose the reality of the situation. So I might just keep doing this going forward. Yes, it's an investment. Yes, paying that amount of money for this piece of shit is just mind-blowingly stupid. However, it gave me the opportunity to get the head start and expose the reality. And I'm really, everything has worked pretty well.
You did a good thing, man.
Oh, yeah, bro.
And these fucking clowns in the chat. Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, they need to go to the circus because this isn't the circus over here. They're obviously they misunderstood where the circus was. So. Hell yeah, bro. Well, I appreciate you. We're gonna move the wheels.
Okay. Goodbye.
Hello, you're on the air. Oh, we're having some. Hello, you're on the air. No, dude. Come on, buddy. Hello, you're on the air. Come on. I ain't got all day with you people. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi. Hello.
No, you're done. Hello, you're on the air. No, we got a bunch of people that just don't know how to do anything. I mean, that's the CD Projekt Red fanboys in a nutshell. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to string together a sentence. They don't know how to pay for the fucking game. They don't know how to do fun circus. Hello, you're on the air.
This game is a fucking joke.
Well, that's why I put out a video today called Painful Launch, and I suggest everyone to take that link and share it. It's in the chat right now. Pinned. No, not a fraud. You're a fraud.
Freedom of choice, brother. Peace. Heart.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Xpanda 22 thinks you. Hello, you're on the air.
Finally, man, Michael. I've been calling in half an hour. I've been calling for you.
Really? Well, it's a busy time. It's a busy time.
Yeah. Oh, never mind, man. I'm glad I can finally talk to you, man.
Yeah.
These PC fanboys, they need a fucking reality check, man. It's really time to wake up and make that coffee. They are playing Demon Souls and a fucking emulator.
Yeah.
And story time. A drive that I bought in 2013 for $1,000 or something cannot run this game that has been teased in 2013.
Wow.
I mean, how much money do I have to pay to play this Cyberpunk 2077,
Yeah, too much. I mean, you got to get great internet because the fanboys are telling me update the game. I mean, if you got shit internet or you have a data cap and you're near the end of the data cap, you can't do shit. They should supply free internet. They should supply a free placement disc. They should supply a graphics card. Fuck CD Projekt Red. That's all I got to say. Fuck them.
and they're saying, "Oh my God, Michael, you just gotta upgrade the PC, man. What can you upgrade on a 7-year-old PC, man?
Yeah. I mean,
What can you keep?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, keep the hard drive or something.
Forky donated
What are you
£1
keeping
and
from that
99 pence through
7-year-old
Super
PC?
Chat. Playing it right
Exactly.
now. Best game ever made.
Even the
Buy
PC
it.
fanboys, they need to face the music. The PS5 has better hardware at a lower cost, but you can't find that shit anywhere, man.
Yeah.
So
Well,
just,
I have a PS5 and I put it in Cyberpunk and it's a little better. The popping is not as severe. However, it still doesn't impress me much.
The only redeeming thing about the PC is that you can just pirate the free DRM things. But
right. Hell yeah, bro.
I don't know, man.
I appreciate you calling in and exposing this because it's just so incredibly sad.
Thanks, man.
Hell
for
yeah, take care.
man.
Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Well, I guess you're not on the air. Too bad. Kiss my foot, you're done. Hello, you're on the air. Why is this lagging? Why is the Skype lagging on my system? You guys let me install this virus, didn't you? Oh, too bad. I'm trying to get to a call. It's not answering anything. Hello, you're on the air. Everything's broke. The whole fucking thing's broke.
Hey, Michael.
Oh, I guess it's working.
What did you mean when you said the game was like Pearl Harbor dropping
No,
bombs
didn't say
everywhere?
that. Didn't say that. You said that. You got severe
you
problems. Hey,
tried.
tell your mother I said hi. She's probably hot. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, is the customization in the game for niggers really good?
You need help as well? See Dr. Phil. Hello,
Hey, Michael
Holy
Does
fraud!
Live.
Holy shit!
World-class video game
Hell
critic
yeah.
Michael Does Live.
It's over.
It is. It's over, man. You know, I'm so pissed. This is No Man's Sky all over again. It's not a joke. It's not a meme.
The reality.
It's
yeah.
the same thing.
I know.
You know, when you can't turn in your homework late, the teacher won't accept it. You know, I don't. They'll patch it. They'll patch it down the road. It'll be great down the road. No, I want it good now.
Yeah. That's what I bought. You know, if the toaster doesn't work in a way that makes sense, it goes back to the store.
Exactly.
You know?
I return it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If my TV short circuits after I just bought it, I return that bitch. I don't keep it.
Yeah, and this is literally. I mean, there's going to be people that play this version. You know, and even with the latest updates, it's still not perfect. Nowhere near.
Jiminator J
I actually
donated
have
$2
a friend who bought it. I've tried to warn him,
through Super
and I
Chat.
was like, "You're gonna be
Cyber
disappointed.
sweaty nuts.
You're gonna be disappointed." And now he's not talking to me.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
pissed off. He's seething.
I know.
And
Everyone's going to be
I wasn't
seething.
even mean about it. I was just telling him, "Dude, you're gonna get ripped off. Don't do it. Don't do it." And now he's just radio silent.
Yeah. Once you give them the reality of the situation, they see you as the enemy.
Exactly. It's so incredibly sad, Michael. You know, you've been trying to warn people, and here we go. It's No Man's Sky all over again.
Yeah.
And you are right. It's a 76. It looks like a miracle compared to this.
I know. I
don't believe for a fucking second. That these people worked on this game for 8 years.
No,
this looks like they crammed it out in a year or maybe 2.
Honestly, that's probably what really happened. To be honest with you.
We need to get away from this open world sandbox shit and go back to linear level design. I think it's better. You know, I want to play a game that's good. It's like the best games I've played recently have been smaller games.
Yeah.
Not these open world shit.
Yeah.
You know, and even GTA, somebody called in earlier. They said, yeah, when you bump into NPCs, they react and stuff like that, and the cops react. And then they're just fucking T-posing and then doing nothing or eating or trying to eat a hot dog and it's not even connecting with their model.
I know. I mean, dude, you got to be shitting me. This is a joke. This is the fucking Twilight Zone.
Oh, man, it's so incredibly sad. I'm glad I didn't buy it. I was going to wait until I was going to see how it played out. And I'm just like, no, I'll wait. Maybe I'll get it in a Steam sale for $5, and even then it might not be worth
Free
it.
on Epic Games or some shit in a couple of years from now. I mean, honestly.
Probably, man. Probably, but
Hell
man,
yeah.
Hey, you're doing great, man. I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, people are, they're, you know, look, they need the reality, and this is the only place where you're going to get it, you know, and that's the case for every game. You know, I come on here and tell it like it is, and everyone else wants to play shill. They want to play ambassador. They want to play this, that, and the third. That doesn't happen over here.
Oh no, it doesn't. You play it like it is. You tell it as it is.
Yeah.
You don't sugarcoat. You rip the Band-Aid off. You tell them, hey, this is how it is. And you know, a lot of them just can't handle that.
Nope.
They're just, you know, they just can't handle you, man.
Hell yeah.
But hey, I think you're doing great, man. I appreciate all you do. Sorry I haven't been around recently, but yeah, we'll see if we can get Dr. Phil back up on.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you. Take care.
Absolutely. Take care.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello. Oh, but Jesus, Lord, what are you doing?
Oh shit, man! No, I've been trying to get on here for a minute. No, I just wanted to talk to you about what you've been saying about Cyberpunk. Hey, man, I really feel what you're saying here. We should be holding accountable developers when they say shit about video games, and it's either not true or it's just some kind of dumb excuse like, oh, we're gonna get to it. You know, I was listening in when you were talking about Ghost of Tsushima. I have that game. I have Cyberpunk as well. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
The point being is people need to stop living in suspended disbelief about when people say stuff about developers, especially when they say stuff about their video games. And then, you know, we get shit like what you're showing us right now. Some of the stuff like the gun popping, for example, when you switch guns that I had seen. It's, you know, it's ridiculous. I'm definitely gonna play it. I think people need to stop. All I wanted to say is that people, the fanboys and whatnot, need to get over being in suspended disbelief about when AAA developers say stuff or release a game that's supposed to be AAA. But that's all I wanted to say, Michael. I appreciate what you're doing.
Bro.
I think you're a valuable part of the gaming journalism community, dude. And you have a good one.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
Well, Michael, first of all, I'd like to say I completely agree with you. I think we should grab weapons, raid headquarters, and kill everyone inside.
You're done. Hello, you're on the air. Gonna fall asleep out here if you got. Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
Michael.
Yeah, I'm here.
How long do you think it's gonna take for CDPR to say that they can't update the game for PS4 anymore and
Well,
just, stop?
Well, I mean, that'll be soon because, you know, the online is not coming out for the. There's literally no way it will not handle that at all.
Yeah, because I mean,
they can't even render a junkyard. They can't even render a fucking landfill properly. I mean, look at that, bro. I mean, it's gonna take a little while for on your screen, but I mean, bro, you literally have trash floating. I can't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched the videos that you posted earlier today.
Yeah, and I got more on Twitter too.
I'm glad I did because.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely not getting this game at least for 6 months, where I think it's gonna be patched out, and.
Yeah, and it'll be on discount by then too.
Yeah, that I think it's not worth the price. And it's funny because some YouTubers, they are like bashing GameSpot for giving like honest review.
Something ain't right.
They didn't play the game.
That's what I always say. They come over here on a daily basis. They're on my Twitter hounding me like, oh my God, Michael, you play the unpatched version. I got 1.01 installed, and it's, believe me, not much of a difference. I mean, is it more stable? Sure. But, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't fix the problems.
There's a guy that was streaming today, and he had the day one patch because he's from New Z, I think.
Right.
And the game crashed like 3 or 4 times, like doing dumb shit, like driving. You know?
Yeah, it's. I mean, at least on PS5, it's even worse, to be honest, which is surprising.
Yeah, I don't know about PC, but the cracks may start to show, you know. And if you have like a high-end PC, that's probably gonna work. But the thing is, in my opinion, that devs should be accounted for is. If people keep accepting that shit, like having games delayed and still launch with bugs, they're going to keep doing that shit to us, you know?
Exactly, yeah. That's why we got to step up to that plate and say, hey, look, this is inexcusable. Please ship, you know, a much more competent product, you know, when the deadline hits. This game needed more than a year in the oven still.
Yeah, but do you think even with 1 more year in the oven, it's going to work? You think that they would have something?
I'm sure they're going to make it. I'm sure it's going to be more stable, and I'm sure it already is in some ways. Even with the new patch that I haven't downloaded because I don't have fast internet. So you know I got to take what I can get. But you know, even if the game is in a much better spot, like just the game itself isn't really fantastic.
$10 through Super Chat.
Yeah, I don't know if you mind spoiling shit, but the story actually really sucks. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I've been skipping. I mean, the amount of dialogue in the story is retarded. I mean, they just talk and talk. It's like a Hallmark fucking shit show movie where they just sit around and talk. A shitty soap opera. No one really cares. I mean, unless you want to get high and sink your teeth into this shit. I'm holding the fucking circle button, skipping through all that bullshit so I can then make my decision. And then they continue to talk for 20 minutes more. No one fucking is going to listen to that shit. Sorry. Unless you're a fucking incel, 40 years old in your parents' basement.
Through Super Chat.
You know what's funny? Like, why the prologue has so many cuts? Like, you do some shit, it cuts to black. and you are somewhere
Yeah,
else.
I know. It's so abrupt, so abrupt. Not even. Oh man, it's just so bad. Every avenue, every aspect of this game is really underwhelming. Except the art direction, that's nice. The soundtrack, I like that. But sound design as a whole is lackluster. I mean, there's just nothing here. I wish I could say, you know what, I found some cool shit. I discovered some cool shit in Night City. I wish I could say, I've done this really cool. And I'm sure the side missions, I haven't done too many of them, but so far, very underwhelming. But maybe they pick up later. I don't know. There's a lot to do in terms of side missions, but it doesn't matter if it's, quantity over quality. It should be quality over quantity. So, and if that's all this game has after you complete the story is a bunch of side missions, I mean, that's not really all that interesting. Give me a living, breathing world. Give me something to do within the world that makes sense. Have discoverability a thing. Have the city a character in and of itself. They failed so hard, and it just sucks, man.
No, and I agree with you, Mike. And people are comparing to New Vegas and Bloodlines, like Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, and they don't realize that it's 2020. It's not like
I mean, it's nearly 2021. You know what I mean? Nearly 2021. Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate you calling in. We're gonna move the wheels.
Keep
Take
telling
care.
how it is.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, Michael. I have a question. Why the fuck did I spend $70 on this game?
Well, I spent 200, over 200
I mean,
actually.
literally. I mean,
well, I spent over 200. So I mean, if you feel bad, I mean,
literally. Michael. I mean, for €7, you'd expect that you would at least give me
Carl
sloppy
Donovan
toppers.
donated $5
Well, I mean,
through
dude.
Super Chat. Bro, there is a clip from Cyberpunk trending where if you punch an NPC that is in a wheelchair, he gets out of it and runs away. It is hilarious.
Yeah, I did see that NPC in the wheelchair, but I never thought to do that. That's unfortunate because I wish I would have included it in the video. Believe me, the stuff people are going to find, I mean, it's just going to be endless content. It really is going to be endless content. Carl Donovan, I think it's color. Once again, put you done. Carl Donovan, I think it's color. Hello, you're on the air.
Jeffrey Noonan donated €5
Hello there.
through
I just wanted
Super
to tell
Chat.
the people
Mackle
that
at
they
footage.
should not be
How could I
afraid
ever
to
doubt
be
world
disappointed
class?
in a
In
game.
the clown. Oh my God, Mackle.
Exactly. It's over. Jeffrey, thank you, Skilla. Once again, for specific cheer. I appreciate you. Hello, you're on the air.
Yes, exactly. Just don't be disappointed. And there are plenty of other games out there to be able to play, like Watch Dogs or any other games.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of options out there, and I'll tell you, Watch Dogs Legion isn't perfect. In fact, it needs a lot of work as well. However, it is more stable, and there is much more to the open world than that game. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, and that game was downgraded from Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 is a better game. I will tell you that right here, right now. But you compare Watch Dogs Legion to Cyberpunk. There's much more to do within the world. And the NPCs, they're actually trying to implement the system that makes you feel like the world is alive. And you can find you recruit people in Watch Dogs Legion. You can find them on the map. Like that's pretty fucking next level shit.
Yeah, that's like whole new. That's technically next gen.
I mean, I'm not saying the game is perfect. In fact, I would say it's maybe not even average. But some of the interesting concepts there, you got to give it to them for trying to do something a little bit evolutionary. Hell yeah, bro. Well, we're gonna move the wheels.
Give up.
Take care. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hey, you're on the air.
Hey man, I was watching your stream and all I gotta say is
No. Huh?
No, I'm saying thanks.
Oh. Okay.
Hello.
Well, I don't know. I thought you were gonna troll. I thought you were gonna troll because people,
No. I was just.
Yeah.
I've just been seeing I had good, high expectations for the game, but now I see you're live and I'm just like, but at least you're being honest with everyone,
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna check out that wheelchair situation because I knew you were a piece of shit. I knew that. I mean, it was so obvious from the get-go. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, sorry for my bad English, but I'm from the same country that the game came from. So
hell yeah.
I have only want to say two things. First, I'm really happy. I'm very glad about you telling the truth about this game, about this shit game. And the second, most important, Holocaust never happened. Thank you. Bye.
Hello, you're on the air. Let's go.
He likes bread donated £2.
Subscribe to David Heagle. David Heagle.
Oh, you're done, you piece of garbage.
Really do appreciate
Oh my lord, these people they can't cope. They can't cope, so they call in and release it. That's what's happening here. It's so sad. It's so sad. I like that. I think it's gonna what to give. Hello, you're on the air. No, we're not doing I mean, come on. You're ready or you're not. We're moving the wheels if you're not. That's the simple reality. Hello, you're on the air.
So I have a question. What do you think the developers in CD Projekt Red what do you think is going through their head at the moment?
Well, they're probably too busy not doing their job.
Yeah.
They don't
and also,
care. They don't
and
care.
Also, how come I didn't really notice any similarities between this game and the bombing of Pearl Harbor, but
Dude, you got
I don't know.
severe problems, bro. See Dr. Phil. I know it's expensive, but too bad. You know, you got your mommy's credit card out. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. We're gonna wind this down in a few moments.
Michael.
Yeah.
I paid fucking €70.
Too bad. Don't care. Hello, you're on the air. Trying to get through this.
You guys
No. There's too much going on in the background. Hello, you're on the air.
The peas torn in the ball.
Get a life, get a job. Hello, you're on the air. Well, I think that's going to do it for Skype. The quality callers have seemingly left the show, which is unfortunate. But, look, guys, this game is a shit show. You will find out soon enough. Obviously, the build you are going to play more than likely is a little bit more stable, but it should be. Look at that. You can't even knock down the fuck. This is retarded, But the big picture here isn't just this. Obviously, this is a big factor, and that's why we're coming on here, because no one else is going to talk about it in a way that makes sense. But, look, the big picture here is the game itself isn't really that fantastic. As an open-world game, it fails tremendously. There's no depth. There's no detail. And everything is lifeless. It's not a living, breathing city. They touted Night City Wire as this next-level open, world RPG experience, and it just under-delivers, and that's an understatement, by the way. And, it's so sad. It really is so sad. But you will find out soon enough. I know a lot of people, since, the virus is still a thing, they're really capitalizing on that because there's nothing else out there to play. A lot of people are going to buy this because they're bored out of their skull. But, look, if you get bored of the game, because you will, it brings nothing new to the table, literally. If you buy it on disc, console, roll it back, and you'll see the reality of the situation. You'll see the incompetence on display. Not that you need to roll it back to see that, but if you want to experience some of this here, definitely take that into consideration. So I think we're going to wind this one down here. Oh, my God, Michael. I'm still buying Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, my God, Michael. You're so wrong. Guys, I encourage you to look at the chat right now, and you'll see at the top of the chat there should be a pinned message. And check out the Cyberpunk 2077 painful
through Super Chat. Can you block them?
It's just there's too much going on for me to do that in real time, just like the game Cyberpunk. I have to think about that for a little while. I could do it, but they'll just come back. Spiritual Soul, thank you, Skeleton. Once again, puts up a chair. I do appreciate you. But like I was saying, look at the chat, and you'll see the pinned message, and click the link if you haven't seen my video on Cyberpunk 2077 painful launch. It's a showcase. It's just the tip of the iceberg, really. Cyberpunk 2077 painful launch. If you like the video, take it a step further and consider sharing the video on Reddit Reset Era. Let these fanboys know that this is the reality. Show the incompetence of the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red. Oh, but Michael, you got to update your game there, buddy. No, it doesn't say that I have to do that. Does it say on this box that I have to update my game? Does it say that it's suggested? No, it doesn't say internet is required. Doesn't say anything. I mean, I've already updated it. It's still not where it needs to be. So don't come at me with that fallacy, that falsehood, because you're going to freaking lose, okay? The lazy millennial devs, and this is what you need to understand, they didn't hit that home run. They fumbled that football. It's over. But you don't care. You never have, and you never will. And that's because you were too busy going, too busy doing stupid, silly crap like that at the end of the day is going to get you CD Projekt Red fanboys, you CD Projekt Red simpletons, nowhere. It's time to wake up and smell that coffee. I mean, it's time to realize it's over. Oh, but Michael, they're going to have free DLC. I saw the manual right there, buddy, and you know what? I'm impressed. They're going to give us free content. Holy shit. Michael, they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to come out and say, we're going to give you some free DLC. Well, what they should have done, instead of advertising their product more, they should have apologized. That's the reality of the situation. But they don't care. They don't care. They're going to make big, big money, and it's so incredibly sad. That's all they're in it for, quite clearly, as it shows in the final build. Anyway, that's going to do it, folks. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show.
I am this donated $2 through Super Chat. Cyberduck 2069.
It's over. I can tell you that. It's over. And like I said, be sure, if you haven't done so already, check out the Cyberpunk 2077 painful launch video, okay? It's funny, it's hilarious, but it's also a very sad and tragic situation because that is the reality of Cyberpunk 2077. But again, that's going to do it, folks. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. Oh, my God, Michael. What you talking about, buddy? Hey, you don't like what I like. Well, you know what? I'm going to get the pitchfork out, and I'm going to put my boot up your ass. It's over!